Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It's going to be the Houston Rockets up against LeBron James and the Miami Heat. And that's it for now. I'll see you again at halftime. Until then, Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke with the call.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. And our State Farm starting lineups. Here's a look. Someone we'll be keeping an eye on certainly today, Jeremy Lin.
You could see with the presence he had as soon as he became a starter that Jeremy Lin could be a leader for this team. You know, he's an underdog story for sure, but he doesn't view himself that way. He's a confident, aggressive, attacking type player.
Yeah, he just doesn't give up on anything, including his shot, Steve. I like the way he plays, how hard and hungry he plays. And he's also humble, so he's a 3H guy. Hard, hungry, and humble. And that'll serve him well going forward.
Here's Houston now. He kicks it to Parsons. Back to Patterson. Knocked loose and stolen by Chalmers. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. LeBron is running.
Boy, they saw the opening for that alley-oop, guys, and they didn't waste any time.
Well, those openings don't stay there for long, that's for sure.
That's right. It's got to be an immediate play because those defenses are so fast.
Feeds to Patterson. They get a hand on it. And, oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. And Wade slams it in.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Patterson. All sorts of time. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. You've got Chandler Parsons. Marcus Morris is out there with the shoot. Then it's Harden, and it's Lin in at the point. The dish to a Sheik. Dishes it to Harden. Over Allen. Harden can't hit.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off. We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely. We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree.
Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But, yeah, this new breed of athletic point guards, so exciting.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
All right, I hope you're enjoying this Wednesday of NBA action. Now let's get to the halftime report. Miami up on top against Houston. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D.
And we welcome you back with a beautiful view of downtown Miami and the sparkling American Airlines Arena. On defense, Miami. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James at the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Shane Battier, and it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Harden can't hit. And here's Bosh. Makes the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by LeBron.
And they're going to need more possessions like that one to try to extend this lead.
And if they have possessions like that, guys, they'll continue to add to their margin and keep that pace going brisk.
You got to love it. I mean, this kid battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
And the pass to Patterson. Outside, Lynn. Over Chalmers. A nice shot by Lynn.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been
12. The Rockets. 4.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Doris Burke. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It was their defense that led the way for them back in that first quarter as they were getting hands up and bothering all kinds of shots. One more quarter of that, and the game is theirs.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively. More often than not, that's going to be the difference in the game.
And in this game, even at the very beginning of that run, you could sense the momentum getting ready to take a huge swing. And swing it did, fellas. Swing it did.
4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Carlos Delfino out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Cole Aldrich. Then there's Tony Douglas. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
And that one's good.
And that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. They're piling it on a bit.
Now here's him inside. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Not much drama left in this one, guys.
No, it hasn't quite exactly been a nail-biter. I mean, it's going to be a great win for them, though.
And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, pretty unlikely to dig out of this hole, but you can't think that way. You got to just play it possession by possession.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.